Bienvenidos, and welcome back to Vox Terra. Thanks to those who have already subscribed, and to my one patron at Patreon from Environmental Coffee House. Today, I'm going to bullet point from a super important article by an organization called Public Citizen, titled Fossil Fuel Insurrectionists. Since 2016, 65 fossil fuel corporate PACs contributed $8.8 million to members of Congress who denied democracy and supported Trump's push to overturn the election. By Alan Zeibel, January 27th of 2021. This story should have been news headlines everywhere, but wasn't. In my opinion, due to the power and the influence of the fossil fuel petrochemical industries in our media. Now, since I'll be citing some numbers for you, it's possible I'm going to slip into some of my native accents. Let me know if you find it distracting or it spices things up. So Public Citizen analyzed Federal Election Commission data from the 2016 through 2020 election cycle. And let's start with fossil fuel industry corporate PACs that donated to members of Congress who challenged the Electoral College results. Those PACs at the top include Koch Industries, Inc., Political Action Committee, at $1,495,500. That's a lot of money. And they are a group infamous among those concerned about climate change and our environment, reputedly for spreading misinformation about climate change and misleading climate science. ExxonMobil Corporation Political Action Committee, at $916,500. Marathon Petroleum Corporation Employees Political Action Committee at $805,000. Well, the list also includes some other names that may be familiar. Chevron Employees PAC, Phillips 66 PAC, Petroleum Marketers Association of American Small Business Committee, Energy Transfer Employee Management Company PAC, Marathon Oil Company Employees PAC, National Propane Gas Association Political Action Committee, American Petroleum Institute Political Action Committee, ConocoPhillips Spirit PAC, American Fuels and Petrochemical Manufacturers PAC, Peabody Political Action Committee, Shell Oil Company Employees Political Awareness Committee, for a grand total of $8,823,643. Public Citizen also published a list of those congressional recipients of that money who challenged the Electoral College results. Top 2, Kevin McCarthy at $424,500. Mark Wayne Mullen at $371,300. Now, also of note, names that may be familiar: Devin Nunes, Josh Hawley, Ted Cruz. Next, not PACs this time, but fossil fuel executives that donated to Trump Victory and America First Action in the 2020 cycle. Notably at the top is Kelsey Warren of Energy Transfer at $10,915,453. Now, this is really notable because, quoting from Public Citizen, Energy Transfer built the controversial Dakota Access Pipeline from North Dakota to Illinois, a project approved shortly after Trump took office. Now, I can still remember the fierce opposition to the construction of this pipeline by both native tribes as well as environmentalists, in part on grounds that it threatened the drinking water of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe and represents a major commitment to fossil fuels at a time when we should be scaling back. Now, here I just want to note a much smaller $10,000 contribution because it's from an ExxonMobil Corp executive. Now, that's significant. Greenpeace Unearthed recently ran an expose article titled "Inside Exxon's Playbook: How America's Biggest Oil Company Continues to Oppose Action on Climate Change." So please, por favor, get it through your cabeza and help other people get it through their heads that stopping a shift to renewable energies and conservation is really all about protecting that money flow from fossil fuels. And the grand total of those donations came to $18,038,993. And the last table I will share with you today: top fossil fuel executive active donors to key congressional Republican election committees. Top donor, again, we see Kelsey Warren of Energy Transfer. Top donor 2, Stephen Chazen of Magnolia Oil and Gas. But note, I counted 10 executives from ExxonMobil, 2 from Chevron, 1 from Phillips 66, another from Koch Industries, and all of these executive contributions came up to $8,530,100. So the moral of the story is they used to call oil black gold, and no one with access to those money pipelines now wants to stop off their money flow. No one wants to feel bad about what they're doing. And that CEO pay has been growing exponentially. And most media outlets are not exposing the lobbying money, the campaign contributions, or even exposing their own media ties to those industries, leaving the public with a false impression that climate change isn't so bad, or among some, it isn't even real. Well, hey, I hope you found this video interesting, entertaining, useful, and if you did, well then please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. You've clicked the notification bell. You're donating something at Patreon to keep the morale up. And until next time, and as always, peace be with you.